Hello, I'm Cassie Knoll. This week on Suncoast FYI, 24/7 Floors, Goodwill Manasota, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Recycled Dreams Team Fashion Show. All next on Suncoast FYI. Thanks for joining us today on Suncoast FYI. If you are looking for quality and expert installation of carpet and hard surface floor coverings, we may have the place for you. Scott Perrin from 24/7 Floors joins me now to tell us more. So welcome to the show.
Thanks very much, Cassie.
It's good to have you here today. So you have all kinds of stuff we're going to be talking about, but let's start with what products and services does 24/7 Floors provide?
Well, 24/7 Floors is a residential and commercial floor covering contractor. We specialize in the sales, installation, and service of carpet, hardwood, laminate flooring, luxury vinyl plank flooring, and just about everything, modular carpet tile, anything you can use both residentially and commercially.
Wow, so it seems like you're the one-stop shop for all of that.
Yeah, floor covering, we got it pretty much covered, no pun intended.
That's awesome. And are you guys really 24/7?
Everybody asks that question. You know, the name came about because we were looking at a different franchise, and we decided to use this name. We thought it was kind of hip, it was fresh, and something new. And you know, with web technology and all the other technology, we're really available 24/7.
That's right.
We do a lot of our restaurant installations overnight, and we do all types of commercial work. But you know, if you want to access us on the web or via any technology, we're available. So typically, you know,
it does actually work.
24/7. It works.
It works, and it is catchy, so people will remember that name for sure. So what makes 24/7 Floors special or different from your competitors?
Well, you know, a lot of people ask how can we compete in the space that we're in with all the big box players and so on. And what we designed was a very low cost of occupancy and overhead to be able to service our customers, be priced right, and offer all the products and services they would expect from a high-end shop where it might be costing them more money, but do it in a price budget, you know, conscious for the consumer today, especially since, you know, since the days of the recession, people are very frugal with their spending, but that doesn't mean they have to sacrifice quality.
Yeah, because sometimes they don't maybe want to do that renovation to the house or do that upgrade to the flooring or fix it because of money.
Correct.
And yeah, if you guys can provide that competitive cost, I'm sure people will be very happy to hear that.
Our goal is really to educate the people about what the options are in each of these processes or the products. And my wife does a fantastic job on the sales and design side, so she's able to give the woman's touch on it. But our job, we're really good quality floor covering contractors that also sell the product.
Which is why you brought some stuff in today. So tell me about what you've got here.
Well, the first product I wanted to show you, we were talking a little bit about it, is luxury vinyl plank. It is by far and away the hottest product we sell today. For those people who want a hardwood look or even a tile look, here in Florida we have one very big problem with flooring, and that is moisture.
Yep.
If you've had laminate flooring, we see it separate or break apart or even rise up from the floor. We call it peaking. This product will solve that problem because it's impervious to moisture. If laminate absorbs moisture because it's made of sort of a cardboard core, it will expand and it'll open up. This product can be soaked in water and not have any issue with expansion or contraction, and water will not affect it. So here in Florida, this is definitely the hot product. We sell it in many different product types, and you can install it yourself or you can have it professionally installed by guys like us.
And it's absolutely beautiful. It even has really like a grain look to it, since you probably can't see that in the camera. It actually has a grain look to it, like it looks like real wood. Yes. And so these are some of the other options that you have. Yeah,
the other option, this product's really flexible, made of 100% pure vinyl, and this one actually has a harder waterproof core backing, so it's a little more stable. We use it primarily in commercial applications, and just recently we did a country club over. They took their old wooden dance floor out and replaced it with an LVP dance floor. It's impervious to anything they can throw at it.
That's awesome. And then you also do carpet as well.
We do carpeting as well. The main technology change in carpet in the last few years has been solution dyeing the yarn. So to the customer, that means like a radish, all carpet used to be dyed on the outside, but if you open this radish up, it's white on the inside.
Yeah.
Where solution dyeing is like a carrot. The color goes all the way through the yarn, so it's a lot easier to keep it clean. And when you do clean it, the stains or the dirt releases from the yarn because there's no open dye sites for more product to attach or change the color. And you don't have to put a Scotch Guard or Stain Master system on top of a solution dyed yarn system because it's already colored all the way through.
And that's awesome that you brought in the, I guess, vegetables, we would call them here.
Yes.
Sometimes people are like, oh, it's a fruit, it's a vegetable. But thank you for bringing those in. That actually explains that very well, that the color goes all the way through like a carrot.
Yes, the yarn systems are so advanced these days that people who are afraid of putting carpeting down here in Florida need not worry. This product is something we sell all the time, and it's manufactured in many, many different styles.
Very cool. So, okay, so we've talked about your competitive pricing. Do you have any promotions going on right now?
We always have promotions. We do an awful lot of real estate work. We replace for new construction, but most of our business is the homeowner, the consumer who's looking to change out their flooring. And if you go to our website, you can always see what promotions we're doing. We're constantly running program specials on carpeting, luxury vinyl plank, and hardwood flooring. We do a lot of real hardwood as well. So if you check with us at any time, we're going to be able to tell you about all of our specials, and I'm sure we'll find something that fits your budget.
Even more of an incentive to go check them out. So where can people go for more information?
Well, best to visit our website first. You can kind of take a look at us. It's www.24-7floors.com. Or you can call us 941-281-2958. It'll ring through to one of us. We'll be able to make an appointment, and we go direct to the site. So we bring all of our samples out to the customer. They don't have to go shopping in a noisy environment. We bring everything to the house. And you know, Cassie, you want to see the samples in the house before you make a decision, because our lighting and the retail store's lighting is going to be different. So let us bring it out there and see what we're walking into. We can give you an estimate right there.
That is very awesome. So 24/7 Floors, go check them out, and thank you very much for being on the show today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
And next on Suncoast FYI, we'll have the latest on an upcoming event with Goodwill, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. I'm Cassie Knoll. Goodwill is constantly changing lives through the power of work. And here to tell us more about their upcoming event is Kelly Davis-Strasbaugh. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us again. We love SNN.
And it's always fun to have you on here. You're just so much fun to interview. All right, so tell me about your upcoming event.
Okay, so Goodwill Manasota is partnering with the Girl Scouts of Gulf Coast, Florida for the Little Black Dress fashion show and luncheon.
Sounds
So
cute.
it's adorable, and there's a hidden partnership there. So it's going to be July 10th. Michael's on East, and it starts at 11:30. So
Okay.
we're starting to sell the tickets now because we know it's going to sell out really quickly.
Yeah, it sounds like a fun little event.
It is.
So who are going to be the models for this?
So we have this really cool partnership with Girl Scouts of Gulf Coast, Florida, like I mentioned. They actually have a team of girls that are interested in going into the media field. So whatever it is, journalism, advertising, whatever industry that is, we have collected models that are women in the media around Sarasota and Manatee. And we're partnering them with those girls from the Girl Scouts so they can
cool.
learn about the field, ask them questions. How did you get involved? What do you love about your job? And what advice do you have? And because of that, the Girl Scouts who learn about self-confidence and independence will actually be helping the models select their dresses for the fashion show.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
So it's going to be a really neat partnership because we're helping cultivate, we're all about education and employment and training. So we want to cultivate that through this partnership.
Yeah, because a lot of times those girls wouldn't have the chance to meet women in the media because it's not that easy to access people.
No.
So that's really cool that they're going to just be right there.
And where else do you go to find a little black dress but Goodwill, Manasota?
Oh, of course.
Because you can get something, you're not going to buy it off the rack where there's 20 other ones behind it. And you can change a little black dress up so many ways. I mean, you can wear it to 10 different events and it won't look like the same dress.
Yeah.
So it's reiterating that self-confidence, independence, being unique, but also encouraging these girls to go towards a field that they love. And
That
it's
is
it's a
awesome.
win-win for everyone
You're just setting it
involved.
right up for
We
everybody
love
there.
it.
And it's going to be at Michael's on East, which is a fabulous place to be.
Love Michael's on East.
With the luncheon as well.
Phil Mancini was actually our milestone ambassador. He's been an ambassador for like 10 years for Goodwill, Manasota.
Oh my
so
gosh.
it's a perfect relationship.
That is really cool. So the Girl Scouts will be selecting the dresses for the models, and you said they're local media people.
Yes.
Do you know who a couple of them are?
Yes, just to tease a couple, we have, I just found out Summer Smith from Bay News 9 is going to be there. Lulu from 106.5.
Who, by the way, is fantastic.
We love Lulu.
Yes.
We do. Thanks, Lulu. We have Isabel from Channel 10, and we have Julie Milton, Kelly Lavin, Ashley Grant from SRQ, Debbie Benedict, Gail Geinup. So we have some really great members of the media, whether they're in journalism, advertising. We love that ability to connect people. That's what Goodwill is all about.
Yeah, and hopefully
helping the community.
We're keeping our fingers crossed. Someone from SNN will be able
Yes.
to make it that
Yes.
day too. So we'll let you know about that.
We tried to get you,
I know.
but you have to work.
I have to work with a band because I'm a band nerd.
So
what I do in the summer.
very, very sad.
Sorry. But we get to have a couple more interviews about this. So so the luncheon is benefiting who?
The luncheon will benefit Goodwill, Manasota, and the Girl Scouts of Gulf Coast, Florida,
Okay.
who we love.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
All right, so people will have to buy tickets to this event.
Yes. The tickets are $75. You can get them at experiencegoodwill.org, and we encourage people to start shopping ASAP.
I was gonna say, when is the actual dress shopping taking place?
Well, we're going to do that. We're going to videotape it. So it'll be in June.
Okay.
So we'll have the video. So our hope is when the models are walking down the runway, we'll be able to show those video clips of them being interviewed.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Because then the people at the luncheon get to see the background of the amount of work that went into this.
Exactly. And they won't know which dress the girls picked. It'll be a surprise.
Oh,
so when they
okay.
come out, they'll, oh, okay. Because we got to
There you
keep
go.
some element of surprise.
Are you
to it.
accessorizing the black dresses as well?
Of course. Yeah. Have you been to Goodwill lately? I mean, have you seen our accessories?
You have a ton of them. That's going to be fun. And little girls dressing, yes, right there, a beautiful necklace. I'll say little girls getting to dress up basically Barbie dolls. They're going to love it.
They're like, oh,
Life size.
Haley from ABC7. Oh, look how pretty you are. Let's
Awesome.
put you in this gorgeous dress.
That's going to be perfect.
So it's awesome. And it's just great because, at Goodwill, we're all about changing lives through the power of work, education, employment, and training. But we also have such a big local impact outside of that with job connection, job creation. And it's a great partnership because we get to have a hand in everything.
Yeah.
And we're diverting items from landfills. So you have a little black dress that you wore last year to 37 events, and you can't wear it anymore. So you donate to Goodwill, and now we're giving it a second life, and we're putting people to work, and we get to work with the Girl Scouts
And it's just awesome.
and SNN.
Everything's just all tied together right there.
Like a
You're so
snowball.
excited. So you said where can people go for more information and to get tickets?
ExperienceGoodwill.org.
All right. Well,
Commit that to memory. There's a pop quiz.
There you go. And you can see it on the bottom of your screen there too. All right. Well, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
And she'll be back again to talk more about this event as we get a little bit closer as well.
Thank you.
Coming up on Suncoast FYI, the Buccaneers have an office on the Suncoast. The details are next, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. I'm Cassie Knoll. Football season is only a couple of months away, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are gearing up for a great season. Here to tell us more is Chris Spano. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Cassie. Thanks for having me back.
I'm really excited to talk to you because I used to be a football fan. I'm coming back around here for my Buccaneers. So how did the first season in your new office go?
It went really well. We just had our first year anniversary being down here in Southwest Florida. We've had a warm welcome from everybody that's been down here. I've really enjoyed getting out there and being a part of community events and meeting some of the influencers down here, and we're really looking forward to the second season here.
Because your office is currently where?
We're currently on Main Street in the City Center building.
Okay, so right up the road from SNN here.
Yep, absolutely.
But you guys are moving.
Yeah, as of June 1st, we're going to be at a new location at 1348 Fruitville Road, so we're excited to move in there and expand our efforts here and continue doing what we're doing.
Because the reason you guys ended up opening an office down here was so that Bucs fans that are down on the Suncoast had more access to everything, right?
Yeah, in order to really do it the right way, we really need to be able to be at community events and be able to have fans come into our office and talk with us and really kind of, give them the personal touch that it really requires to do the job right.
Yeah, because otherwise you're coming down from Tampa, and that's a long way.
Yeah, and and the community down in Southwest Florida is really a face-to-face community, and it should be us going out to businesses and talking with them and talking with fans and being a part of events and being at nonprofits. So it's worked out incredibly well.
So what products do fans in Southwest Florida have access to through your office?
Right now, you can still get season passes for us for all 10 games starting at $30. We now are going to be coming up with a half-season package for the first time this year, which is going to include 5 games, 2 packages. So from a consumer standpoint, if you want to go to half the amount of games but still see some of the bigger opponents and still get the same great seats, you're going to have access to that. And from a business standpoint, 5 games allows you to say thank you to 5 different customers or reward 5 different employees. And again, we're still doing our group tickets for 10 or more people. And the most important thing that we're kind of marketing right now is our bus transportation. So fans can get tickets plus round-trip bus transportation starting at $55. So,
because I would say we talked about that last time you came on the show, and I think that is the best idea ever because people can get a ride on up to the Raymond James Stadium, and they can have as much fun as they want to have and safely be commuted back down here. You don't have to worry about anything.
And that was really because of us being invited to different events to speak in front of the residents and the business here in Southwest Florida. That was one of the hot buttons that they said, we want easier ways to get to games. So I'm really happy to say that that's an initiative that we did in Sarasota last year, transporting over 1,000 fans to and from in the first year. And now we've also expanded that to Bradenton as well. So I'm really excited where we're at with that program.
So we have a couple different points so people can park their cars and ride the buses on up there.
Absolutely.
So what are you most looking forward to for the upcoming season?
I'm anxious to see how our team comes together this year. Lovie Smith's second year, some of our rookies and veterans mixing together. I'm also really looking forward to some of the opponents that we've got coming in. Obviously, our division rivals, but to have some of the bigger games like the Dallas Cowboys, the New York Giants, the Chicago Bears, amongst others coming into town.
Yeah.
And being able to work with the fans, on the bus transportation, getting them up to those games.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting me excited here, and it's still a couple months away. And of course, I'm a Seminole. I have to mention it.
Okay.
Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
I might have to go up and just check out, because I never got to see him while he played at FSU.
Absolutely.
So it might be a good incentive for some people to maybe, you got to check him out.
Absolutely,
See how he
definitely.
does. It'll be an interesting season. We'll have to watch that. So what initiatives are you focusing on this season?
Along with our bus transportation, our season passes and things like that, we're also going to continue to do our school fundraising program down here in Southwest Florida. We got off to a really good start with that last year, so we want to build on that and continue working with the schools. The Scouts are going to be big for us this year, the Boys and Girls Scouts. We want to be a part of their events and help them to raise money. And then youth sports. We're doing a big event on Saturday with I-9 Sports and getting out there and being a part of their organization. So
I bet the kids love that.
Absolutely. We're bringing down our street team and some of our cheerleaders to be a part of that. So it should be a really good event and just another way that we're really expanding, outside of Tampa down here.
Yeah, really. I mean, that sounds fantastic. And you're just getting out in the community everywhere.
Absolutely.
So how can fans in this area contact you?
The best way, there's a couple different ways. For one, they can certainly call our office and make an appointment to either stop in at our new location or currently on Main Street for the rest of this month. They can call us at 813-998-3872. Or they can visit us at Buccaneers.com, and if they go onto the tickets tab, we actually have a link to Sarasota.
Okay.
So that's actually the easiest way, right from our website, and they can request more information, and we'll reach out to them right away.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me back again.
And go Bucs.
Looking forward to a great season, Cassie.
And coming up on Suncoast FYI, a fashion show of recycled dreams. We'll have the details after the break, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. I'm Cassie Knoll. This weekend, the Manatee County Central Library will be presenting a Recycled Dreams teen fashion show. And joining me now to tell us more is Chris O'Hara. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Cassie.
I'm really excited about this. I've seen the pictures, and they're fantastic of what happened last year. But we'll talk about that in just a second. So how did the library first conceive the Recycled Dreams fashion show?
Well, really, we had a committee that wanted to come up with an idea for programming that would engage teens in Manatee County and even outside, because we love to have visitors from outside the county come to our libraries. So we formed this committee mainly made up of youth services librarians, but also other people who just worked at the county libraries. We have 6 different library locations, so sort of a collaborative effort from all of them. And we met, and somebody mentioned that over at the State College of Florida, they'd had sort of a gallery show of recycled materials used to make clothing. So we thought, why not even turn it into something where teens could make their own recycled outfits, out of different repurposed and recycled materials, and make it like a fashion show, an actual runway show.
Which this is going to be your second annual show. So the first one must have gone pretty well.
The first one was a huge hit. I mean, the ideas and designs that the students from around the area came up with were really phenomenal.
Yeah, we were talking about the winner's dress. It's the dark dress. And what was that made out of from last year?
That was made out of, I believe the top was cereal box that was painted and lacquered. And then the bottom was made up of several hundred Walmart bags that the young lady who won, she actually shredded each Walmart bag, and it was made in layers to sort of give it like a ball gown kind of effect.
Yeah, it really was beautiful. And then I also saw the tan bag dress as well.
Yeah, that's the one from Publix. She took different bags from Publix, and that young lady's actually from Sarasota.
Oh, cool.
And she made different, put this Publix bags together, and the entire dress in that case, there was nothing, no lining or anything that was made up of anything other than the Publix bag.
That's amazing.
Really
and it
100%.
And they actually look really cute too.
They do. I mean, they look excellent. They look like something you could really wear to a formal occasion.
Yeah, as long as you were doing recycled items while you were there. So who can participate in this show?
Really, anyone age 13 through 19. So mostly, of course, it is teens from Manatee County, but we have had teens from other counties participate as well, including Sarasota.
So if they want to participate, how do they get a hold of you, or do they have to tell you ahead of time they're coming?
We like for them to register ahead of time. So they would just go to our website, mymanatee.org/library, and they would see there a banner that they could click on that says Recycled Dreams, the name of the fashion show, and then they could just go ahead and sign up. Only takes them literally about 20 seconds to fill in their information and sign up.
So how many participants are you expecting this year?
This year, so far, we have about 26 signed up. Now, some people do, drop out or find that they're not ready. I believe last year we had 18 who actually went through with the show. So this year, hopefully we'll get all 26, but I'm sure we'll get at least, the same number that we got last year.
That is so cool. So are there any other organizations that assisted with the library putting the show together?
Yes, there are. There's a lot of people. First of all, we have at each library branch, each of our 6 locations, we have a Friends of the Library organization for each of those branches. So they donated one of the most important things, which is just money.
Yeah.
Because we do need some money to fund things and to buy prizes and to, even just feed the kids when they're there. Yeah, exactly. Then also we have the Goody School of Art. Goody School of Makeup, Hair and Makeup. They come and it's great. They do all the hair and makeup for the kids,
that's so cool.
do a couple of ladies representing Mary Kay. So it's really nice. They get to sit there and relax and have their hair and makeup done before the show. Exactly, they are a model.
Yeah.
And some of the kids model their own creation. Others have a model with them, but they get to stand up on the runway with their model and answer questions of the judges. And that's someone else we have. We also have great judges. We have Ken Erickson. He's from the State College of Florida. He's the head of their theater department there. There's Joe Locasano. He's actually works for both Ringling, I believe, and the State College of Florida. He's an artist. Then there's Arnold Damaris. He's an artist as well, but he worked up in the fashion industry in New York City for several years. And Georgina Wilmot, there's a theater organization in Manatee County, the Manatee Players, and she's their costume designer, head of costuming. And then also to kind of keep it all together, we have the head of our neighborhood services department, which is the library, is a division of that.
Yeah.
Her name's Sherry Corrier, and she does so many great things for the library and helping us with programs, and she kind of keeps the judges all together because they're very passionate about what they do.
I bet they are.
Yeah.
So, real quick, what's the final prize? Just as an incentive for people to come
The
out
final
tomorrow.
prize is an HP Chromebook 2.
Okay.
So if people come out, the show starts at 1 p.m. tomorrow. They can come out. We also this year, we have something else, a little added thing. We had a little contest where area kids, both grammar school and high school kids, could build recycled robots.
Oh, wow.
And we put the robots in in our auditorium there, newly renovated, kind of as an art gallery. So they're on display, and they'll get to see who's the winning prize of the robot contest.
So we've got robots, we've got Recycled Dreams fashion show. Where can people go for more information about all this?
If they would like more information, they could just go to our website, mymanatee.org/library, just the same place that the teens went to sign up for the show.
Well, very cool. I hope you have a great turnout tomorrow.
Thank you
And
very
I cannot
much.
wait to see the dresses that people design.
Thanks a lot.
And stay tuned to Suncoast FYI. We'll be right back. That's our show for today, and thanks so much for joining us. If you would like to promote your business or event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you. Just call our sales department at 941-361-4223. I'm Cassie Knoll, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.